right, so today we went to Lidl. So I want to go over like how much everything cost. So the total was $113.73, and then on my phone I have my grocery list. And I'm gonna look and see how much I still did not get, and some things I just don't get from Lidl. Like if I only need one red bell pepper, I'm not gonna buy 3 bell peppers because it will go to waste. But let's see what I didn't get. I didn't get pumpkin seeds. I didn't get pinto beans, the red bell pepper, because it's only one in eggs. Eggs have been cheaper at Walmart than anywhere else, I've noticed lately, and the prices will go up and down. And so like when I see a good price, I'll text my sister and tell her I'll just get her some eggs. But yeah, I get my eggs out of Walmart now. It used to be Aldi before the pandemic and all of this, and now the egg hike, so I get them from Walmart, and that's where I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna get everything else from Walmart too, because it's typically cheaper and they have a better selection. Okay, so those are the things that I still have to get. And so what we will be eating this week is pineapple chicken stir fry, oven fried chicken with string beans, brown rice bowls for Meatless Monday. I don't think anybody likes Meatless Monday, but we do it. I like it. I like to try different things, and we can all stand to eat less meat. So yeah, we're having brown rice bowls, and then Tuesday we're having shawarma, a recipe I found on Pinterest, and then Wednesday we're having wings since we got so many, and they were on sale, and like that's one of my favorite foods. And then Thursday we will have burgers. I usually try to do Thursday's like a throwback Thursday, like a meal I like to have growing up, or like just a traditional American meal or something like that. And so that's what we'll be having. We'll have sweet potato chips. I have a recipe for it that I'm going to try and see if it turns out well. I'll probably record it too. But that's what we'll be having this week. And then yeah, so this is my little complicated grocery list on the kitty. But yeah, so that's just how I get. This is what I do on Saturdays, grocery shop. It's a full chore. It's my least favorite chore. And I was recording the video and I finished. I was like, yeah, I'll come outside with you, because my co-parent asked me to come outside with them. And so I sat out there and I was sitting in the chair and I was like chilling, and he's like, you're not gonna play with us? And I was like, nah, I need to relax. And he was like, yeah, you just relax. And like at first I felt guilty, right, because I was like, oh, I should want to go play with my children. But then I thought, like, I got up at like 6 o'clock this morning, made the grocery list, and then also wash the dishes, and then go grocery shopping and come back. So then I feel like, yeah, I do need to relax, and I shouldn't feel bad for not wanting to play with them in this moment. Like, it's so easy to just focus on like what we aren't doing or what we feel like we should be doing, that you know, you feel guilty about taking a rest. But I felt good in that, in resting, and then him just like being like, yeah, rest, which I appreciated too, because I'm sure like if they asked, I was like, okay, give me a few more minutes. But like for him to just respect that boundary, that was awesome. So a bag of onions, they were $2.49. They're lemons and limes, because I need a couple for recipes. These were $3.99 this week. They're usually $4.99. Most places sometimes even $5.99, but they were $3.99, so I got 2 of them so I can try to make some date paste, because we're trying to reduce the amount of sugar that everyone has. I got some avocados for some rice bowls, some ginger, because we try to always keep this in the house. This huge bunch of parsley, I believe, is like 88 cents. Like, sweet potatoes, we have these in at least 2 or 3 recipes this week. We may have to get some more. There are 7 people in our family. I got some bananas. My son picked them out, so this one kind of rotten. I should have checked them. But I like to put these in smoothies as a sweetener. They're not, these were the most ripe that we could find. All the other ones were green. So we're going to sit these out at, when they ripen, freeze them. Got some blueberries. My son loves blueberries. We like to put those in smoothies too, so we just pop all of these into the freezer. These were on sale $1.39 each. This was $1.99 this week. And we got some spray olive oil. And this bread we're going to use for chicken shawarma. I think that's how you say it. This week. These, we're making energy balls. We have just about everything else, but they love energy balls. I made them at least 3 or 4 times last week. and we ate them all every day. The English muffins were 99 cents. I'm going to use these as burger buns this week. That's kind of like a healthier alternative. Usually I use whole wheat, but they only had the original for 99 cents, and I rather pay 99 cents for the original than go and pay $3 for the whole wheat ones. This yogurt. And so when I pick out yogurt, I have to look at the sugar content. I want sugar content to be 11 or less, but this one's total is 6. And I usually get Oikos, but the price had gone up on the Oikos. And I also got 2 of these. I have the whole milk yogurt and then the non-fat plain yogurt, because I'm making a sauce for the shawarma. And also I want to make some pizzas using this Greek yogurt as well. We have almond milk and the American cheese. All right, I only have 1 container of almond milk because we bought like 2 containers in the middle of the week, since everyone's drinking smoothies now. And this is for the burgers. And then they had wings on sale this week. This is a family pack for $8.74. They were $1.99 a pound. And these were supposedly $1.99 a pound as well. So we got chicken breast, chicken wings, and then we got these 3 bags because they were $6.99 each, and then it was also buy 2 get 1 free. So we kind of just stocked up on those as well. So like I said, the total was $113. I have to go to Walmart to finish out my grocery list, which is only a few more items, but we got some pretty good deals this week. All right, so I'm back in my room now where it's a little bit quieter. So I want to talk about some ways that I save money when I'm grocery shopping. One about the ways that I save money when I grocery shop is I use the Flip app. I've been using this app for years, probably since 2017 or so. But I love the Flip app because it has all the grocery store circulars in one spot. Now you can look at it on your computer or you can look at it on your phone as the actual app. And I look on Wednesdays to see what's on sale that week, so I can start thinking of like what meals I can start making based on the items that are on sale. So that's one way. So I always look at what could be made, and then I also think about what I already have. And I also, so that's one thing, using the Flip app to see what's on sale and basing my meals around the on sale items. Another way I like to save money is by making sure that if I use one ingredient for one thing, that I can probably use it for multiple recipes throughout the week. And then always shopping with a list is another great way to save money on groceries. And my list is not just a list of like random items we may need, but it's actually a list of like all the meals that we're going to have for the week. And then it's broken down, those recipes are broken down by ingredients. And I try to shop my kitchen first and then check off what we already have and then go to the store. That keeps me from wasting money as well. Shopping at Lidl saves me a lot of money, and I love Lidl. But one thing I don't like is that Lidl is always so far away. It's always in higher end neighborhoods. Like my Lidl is 36 minutes away. The other one is 44 minutes away. And even when I lived in Anderson, there wasn't one in Anderson. Had to go all the way to Greenville, which is about 45 minutes away to drive. And the only reason I shopped there is because like I had work there and it was convenient. But you see Food Lions popping up all over the place. I wish they were Lidl's, because Lidl is so amazing. Like they say like suspiciously low prices, but it's always very good quality too. So, and it's always a good shopping experience. It's very clean grocery stores and helpful employees working in there, which is awesome. But those are just a few ways that I save money. Also, I set a budget. That's another way. Setting a budget. So my goal is to spend no more than $150 a week to feed 7 people. That is 5 adults and 2 small children. And we pretty much stick to that, especially because we shop at Lidl. Before, when I did live in Anderson, because it was so far away, I didn't shop at Lidl often once my job kind of moved. And so I would shop at Aldi and Walmart. And like I said, I would use the Flip app. Aldi is in more areas than Lidl is, at least where I live. And Aldi was a great place to start, get stuff. It's not as big as Lidl, doesn't have as many like name brand or even like variety of options, but it's very good for the staples and the like staple items and the produce and things like that. So I would shop at Aldi, then go to Walmart. So yeah, the grocery store that you shop at matters. I know Publix is really high. People keep trying to convince me that they're not, my mama included. Well, I don't believe it, okay? When I was in college, I went grocery shopping for the first time by myself and spent $50. And I was like, wait a minute. That's a lot for one person. Shopping at Publix, okay? So then I discovered Walmart, and we've been best friends since. Don't sleep on Walmart. Just go there early when ain't nobody there. That's how I shop at Walmart. But yeah, like getting out early, that's a good time. The weird way to save money too, because I noticed that like when we would shop later in the day, we would go out to eat. Like we would stop at Wendy's on the way home for buying groceries because it was lunchtime and the food we got to cook, right? That's the excuse. So shopping early, eating breakfast before we go, never shop hungry. That's tried and true. Believe it. You all know that one, or a lot of us do. But yeah, if you can help it, but never shop hungry if you can. Try not to shop with distractions. Children are a distraction. I don't take my children. I have that privilege, because I know that's a privilege. But like, don't take them grocery shopping. We used to, and they used to do very well, finding things to keep them occupied while we're in the grocery store, because then they start begging for stuff and you put stuff in there that you ain't have no business putting in there. So if you can leave them home, leave them home, or if you can get help, take them. And if not, like find some stuff to entertain them that also like works their brain too, not just like phones and things. Like give them a book or some Play-Doh in a little baggie or something like that, and that'll help save money too. And then another thing, like I used to use a grocery store calculator, so I would have a budget, whether that was $60, $70, and now, like I said, $150 for the week. And I would use a grocery store calculator, and basically I would put my budget in, and then every time I put an item in my cart, I would put the price of that item and know how much I have left to spend, because I would get excited about sales at like Food Lion or Buy Low, and then I go and get it and I would spend $40, and it's like, hold on, like I had a budget set and I didn't stick to it. So that was a great way, and that trained me. So now I know when I get up to the register how much my total is already going to be. I'm never surprised or shocked. I don't use the calculator anymore, but like when I first started, it was very helpful. But after I used it for a while, I got a better understanding for like adding things up in my head and how much this amount of grocery looks, and things like that. So it helped me to one, stick to the budget that I already set, and then two, it trained my brain. So like now I don't have to use it. But I would definitely encourage anyone who's just learning how to shop or trying to shop on a budget is to use the grocery store calculator, use the Flip app, and make sure you have a grocery list that's not just random items, but like plan meals, and have that, so okay, I know what I'm eating this day, so there's no question about it at all.